The voice in the village. Jam had only gone to visit his grandmother in the village for a few days. He was tired of the noisy city life and needed some peace and quiet. When he arrived at his grandmother's house, he noticed how deserted the village was. The house was at the far end of the village, looking almost abandoned. While his grandmother was preparing dinner in the kitchen to spend the night with Jam, he decided to take a short walk outside. Everything was completely silent. Only the whisper of the wind and distant bird sounds could be heard. After walking a bit further, Jam heard a sound coming from the depths of the forest. At first, he thought it was just the wind, but the sound became more distinct. It was like a whisper, deep and hollow. "Jam, don't stay here." Jam flinched and turned around, but no one was there. His heart started to race. He followed the direction of the sound. He had reached the edge of the forest when suddenly he heard the creaking of a door. Yes, a door, but no one in the village was outside. All the houses were closed. Confused, Jam decided to head back, but something felt wrong. There was an eerie silence, no footsteps following him, yet he felt something approaching. He slowly turned around, but there was nothing. When he looked back again, a figure appeared very close to him, a black silhouette, head bowed, arms hanging low. Jam held his breath and took a step back, but the figure didn't move. Silently, without making a sound, it started moving towards Jam. Not knowing what to do, Jam panicked and began to run. His heartbeat was echoing in his ears. He ran for a while, not daring to look back. Everything around him was a blur. Yet the whisper from the depths of the forest was still chasing him. "Jam, don't run, ... Finally, he ran back to his grandmother's house. He slammed the door and went inside, but there was nothing there. At that moment, he realized his grandmother wasn't home, which terrified him even more. Everything inside the house was broken and covered in dust. Trembling with fear, Jam opened the window slightly and saw a shadowy silhouette outside. And that shadow was growing bigger. There was definitely something there, but he couldn't see anyone. Jam helplessly left the room, realizing that something was wrong with the village, but he would never know what it was.